responds with an Aldous pick, just like what Mirko earlier mentioned.
I
Predicted.
expected it.
You expected it, of course, with the Khalid pick. So, again, a bruiser type fight. A Rebellion looks more solid, but Alterego, looking at the compositions, they really want to engage, team fight.
Oh, Edith has gone
4 fighters, man.
Yeah, I don't know. When we're talking about Alterego right here, the thing is, the main reason they weren't able to finish off the game in game number 1 was because they didn't have any... Well, technically, they did have Siege, and even then, they were gun-shy. Now they don't have Siege potential, so yes, let's say they win every single team fight, but if they don't get objectives on the board, it's not going to amount to anything. And the thing is, when we're talking about this composition, this is not a Siege comp. You are a full team fighting comp with the full fighters here.
Yeah.
I don't like it personally. The only range that you have is the Edith when she does go to the marksman form or that Lilia. But even so, you have really minimal range. You're going to be outranged by
Yves itself.
And you're going to be dove on by Aldous, who's going to be tanky and a nuisance in late game.
So there you go, guys. It just for game number 2. Will Rebellion close this series to a 2-0 series, or will Alterego be able to force a game 3? Let's just jump into the Land of Dawn for game number 2 between Rebellion and Alterego.
Hashtag Dream Rebellion or hashtag Alter Champs, because we are going to get into the game right here. I am super hyped, Gani, and I can't wait to see who takes it. Rebellion Zion, they only need one more win to get the biggest upset of MPL ID Season 9 so far. And Alterego, they need one more game to be able to force a third one. Oh. There you go, Jisa. Retribution already popped though, Gani.
Yeah, somehow forcing there by Def Koch. And Lethal will be secured by the hands of Boy, I'm quite sure, with that Retribution. Nice timing. Boy, though, might get caught here by Suelo and friends. Dyrin moving aggressively. Boy, he does not want business just yet here in the early minute.
Yeah, early on, you don't really want to go for these crazy engages, especially because Alterego, they've already been able to bait that Retribution out. So that was a smart play by Rebellion Zion, not really overcommitting onto that. But look, even in the bottom side, Bell not letting Boy farm, basically, independently, is basically forcing him to get some reinforcements. And the thing is, back into win conditions as well, the ways of victory for Alterego is they need to be able to create space for Boy. So technically, by giving him a fighter like Paquito, he is self-sustainable. He doesn't need the help as much as before, right? Because usually in Season 7, Season 8, when he's targeted, he's using the Eastern Shin. He's using these marksmen in the jungle that's just so easy to invade.
But the issue is that when they go to the late game, it just doesn't scale as well. But right now, aggressive plays from Alterego.
Oh, the setup there. Nice setup by Def Koch. Catching Jisa. And it was I feel like it was a textbook setup, and Nino, of course, followed it up, claiming first blood, presented to you by Samsung Galaxy A52 S5G. But take a look at the mid side here. Udil is not level 4 yet, just turned to level 4 as Alterego looks for the first turtle here.
This is going to be an early game-centered Alterego composition, whereas Rebellion Zion, once again, they can go for more scaling. Val only needs to open up the map a little bit just to basically kind of create space for the team, getting some vision on the map so that they can play, the individual lanes can play a little bit more freely here.
Yeah. Okay, rear world manipulation here popped up just to clear the ways, and as well as somehow zoning Alterego members here. As of right now, though, Rebellion Zion could not find compensation for the kill from side of Alterego Esports. And Arashi, what do you think that is?
I think that right now, Def Koch on the Edith, it's very reliable CUD control source, but at the same time, it's not really as effective as a playmaker compared to, for example, Selena. Honestly, their team composition right now is just so beefy, man. Essentially, two tanks, 2 fighters, right? Edith can double as a marksman, kind of, but their main damage is going to be the Lilia, but that will rely on Rebellion being grouping up. But right there, insane play by Jisa.
Insane play, but does not connect that purple buff. Boy is still on point on that Retribution, though, as we can see here, both teams slowing down their tempo here, Mirko.
Yeah, Alterego still with the lead right now, but only a 1,000 gold lead. And the thing is, when we're taking a look at Alterego's composition with their full bruiser lineup, you'd expect them to have a bigger lead here in the early stage. Devkoch obviously going for the onward, trying to look for picks on the map, but unfortunately will not be able to get it. Oh my!
Oh.
He doesn't even need Devkoch. What the heck?
The bait's there, and of course, Val will not be able to survive that one as Alterego looks to
Oh.
the flicker onward connects onto Swirl, and of course, Sally Boy will take him down a bot side. Right now, Rebellion Zion is looking lost.
Oh my god, just 2 kills on the board. All right, firstly, Sally Boy, I'm sorry I doubted you, man. That was insane. What the heck was that damage, my guy? I mean, literally, Val's supposed to be the tank in this team, and you just one-shot him. I'm lost for words. Yeah, you are a Paquito, level 7. You do have the War Axe, but
Yeah.
man.
Oh, take a look at here. Riverside Dyron on that Khalid will
my
be
God.
able to do the outplay as
Dyron!
Pi. And right now, look at the back line. Sally Boy here will be able to survive as 1-for-1 though. Dyron for Defcock, but what a play. What a backup as well from the side of Rebellion Zion.
Yeah, it's still very worth it for the side of Rebellion Zion now because they are going to go for the turtle. It all depends though. If they don't get the turtle, it's actually worth it for Alterego. Pi, split.
Yeah, Pi again with his own forward side of Alterego Esports, and Jisa will not be able to finish the turtle as Alterego. They look to claim the turtle top side. Pi and friends are zoning the members. Rebellion will not be able to secure that one. Take a look, Nino, with that Black Dragon form. With that passive, will be able to take Val down. What? No. Oh, there you go. Val gets taken down, but it is a commitment for side of Rebellion. Nino gets taken out as well as Defcoch. The only member for side of Alterego will not be able to survive that one, as it will be a 2-for-1.
Look at the man, the myth, the wonder, number 1 in his name, and he just keeps on split pushing. B-roll gets the turret in the bottom side. That's great. I swear.
Yeah.
When we're talking about split push, B-roll just comes to mind. This guy, look at the amount of pressure he's able to relieve from his team because of that push, and now Dyron might be caught.
Uh-oh, 2-for-1. Dyron on that Khalid will not be able to survive. A Selly Boy with that War Axe, of course, will claim his life. Oh, take a look at the mid-side here as Val managed to escape, but again, Rebellion Zion in game number 2 surprises me, Arashi.
I think Rebellion is doing great considering that they are against essentially a 5 fighter composition, right? All these members are short range and they do a lot of damage in the early game, and I think that's just very tough to deal with. And big play by Defcoch, but unfortunately, Hero is still able to survive. That's what I'm talking about. Usually, I think this was a bit of a strat back in the previous seasons where you have 4 or 5 fighters and you can just take over the early game in such a dominant fashion because all fighters do well in the early game. But the question is later on in the late game, will they be able to replicate the same success?
Yeah, that is the question. Real manipulation. Udil forces to use the black shoes and flicker as well as Dyron comes in 1v3.
Oh my God.
Looking for Udil and claiming his life as well. Dyron with the outplay. Will he be taken down though as Nino has no! The double kill Dyron, what a play! The outplay. And look at the backside. Sally Boy claims the life onto Suelo. It will be a 1-for-2 for the side of Rebellion Zion, Mirko. What?
Just plays across the map.
Wow.
That was brilliant by Dyron, by the way. So everyone we've questioned so far has been basically proving us wrong.
Yeah.
We said that, Ziri might be better than Dyron. No, I'm here to take control of the game. I got 2 kills, diving into a 1v3. And even at the top side, Selly Boy now with the Paquito popping off 4-0. So it's anyone's game at this point. But now it's time to take a look at the items 7 minutes in.
For sure, Udil now has a lot of cooldown reduction, so he can actually do a lot more damage. But on the other hand, Swalo has the Ice Queen's wand, and with so many melee heroes, that might be an issue for the side of Alterego Esports.
Oh, take a look at the mid side. Dyron again looking for a play, but right now, whoa, Jisa! Jisa no swiping, man. Jisa no swiping, but there you go. Sally Boy finds compensation, and Alterego Esports straight a turtle for 2 kills as they might look for the mid side, but of course, Suelo is there to clear the mid minions, and as of right now, it is still quite a balance with Alterego Esports leading in economy.
Jisa is a monster, but B-roll needs to be careful. He's going to be grab food right now. Oh, look at the feet. Look at the fancy feet. He's actually able to outplay, but boom, bang, bada bing.
Onward, connects on towards B-roll.
Oh my God.
Dive will not connect. Oh, right now, B-roll is still surviving. Oh, the backup is here. Udil as well as 4v2 bot side. What will happen? As B-roll will be able to flicker away, but not for Suelo as 1-for-1 for now. But Alterego, they want more as Dyron might be the target. Oh my God, the Raging Sandstorm connects on towards 2. Claiming Nino's life as once again Dyron, man, with the outplays.
Look at B-roll. He's going in for the chase fade. God, he's going in!
Oh, Udil is the target, but manages to flickers away as Pi looks for the counter, but again, Dyron on that Khalid is just going crazy in the back lines. Clearing spree for him. And there you go. Alterego Esports once again with the unfavorable trade, I could say, as Rebellion. They are so proactive across the map.
Well, this is the issue when you have a composition that has so many fighters and so much essentially burst damage, right? Yuzong, Pakiro, and Blue, they don't do a lot of DPS.
Okay, Devkov will be taken down in the mid side. A lot of damage taken from him. He will not be able to survive that one. Gets taken down for the 5th time in the 9th minute. It's not looking good for him. And right now, Rebellion looks for an invade on the purple buff.
I cannot believe what I'm watching, man. This is just insane. It's such a messy game, but I love it. It's so entertaining. Alterego gets the early game. Rebellion Zion answers. Dyron is just popping off. And there are fights all across the map. When bottom side had a fight, it was also top side simultaneously, and Dyron jumps in once again. This is just insane. He's going to use the Raging Sandstorm, and Alterego have the pressure once again. But, man, I just really like how the game's going, and it can still be either one of the teams winning it out.
I think the main situation here is that Alterego will win the fights when the fights end fast because they have a lot of fighters. But when the fight goes into that longer duration, Rebellion Zion has a lot of advantage.
Right now in the backside, Udil will be able to escape as Devkov being the frontliner will not know. Actually, really to member from the side of Alterego gets taken down as Vile looks for a distract. Will be the sacrificial lamb as well as 3 members from the side of Alterego Esports are down.
Oh my god, Dyron!
Dyron looks for more. Black Dragon form will not, and I say will not be able to escape. Sellyboy though, he finds compensation in the mid side, taking 1 member down, and it will be Rebellion Zion still with the trades. 4 member gets taken down.
Yeah, 4-4-0 on the side, just for Rebellion Zion. That was a great fight. And I think it comes down to Alterego not really having great setup in these fights, right? They have a lot more tankier members. They can open the map. Sellyboy has 7 kills. All that available for them to make use of, but they're not getting the fights they really want. They're not able to jump into the key members, into Beetle, towards Swalo as well. And Dyron here is being a huge problem for them.
Oh, Shadow Kill connects on towards 2 members, almost 3 members from side of Alterego. So Rebellion Zion still with the lead, but is it enough? Because it is just 2k gold lead here. Alterego Esports might find a way to fight back as well. Opening up map here. Takes a lot of damage as well as Dyron. Real world manipulation here. Oh, forces Udil to escape. 2 members from the side of Alterego burns their flicker as a Rebellion looks for that mid-side turret.
Oh man, B-roll even dives in, all just to bait around. By the way, if B-roll falls here, it's not going to be... Oh my god!
Oh, the outplay, the reinforcements, mega kill for Jisa as Pakiro will not be able to survive. Gets taken down for the first time as another turret in the bot side as well as top side will collapse for the side of Alterego Esports. Rebellion Zion playing this very, very calculatively.
Dude, literally the int plays that B-roll usually does, it's working out this time, man. He's found the middle ground, Arashi. It looks like an int play, but guess what? It ain't an int play. It's called a bait. Oh my lord. Rebellion is playing this game really, really well. Building up a 4.5k gold lead. And even in the top side, Dyron getting the turret.
Getting the base turret. Oh, Raging Storm connects on towards 2. Black Dragon form somehow forced their top side as Sellyboy will not be able to give out damage. Rearward manipulation pops. Top side once again as Onward connects on towards 1. B-roll will be the target. Will be able to escape that one as no casualties for now. Alterego Esports with the defense. Right now, Rebellion though, they want the mid base turret. Will they be able to grab this one as Onward connects on towards Dyron? Dyron has no flicker, but of course, there you go. The save, the guiding wind save from that Matilda.
What the heck, man? This is not something that we came to expect from Rebellion Zion. I am lost for words, Arashi. They're outclassing Alterego.
My god.
Yep, looking at them head-to-head by Lita, Dyron and Pi. Pi has already made a reputation for himself, being a very standalone, very independent XP laner, but Dyron now is giving him a run for his money. He has been so impactful, and I think Rebellion's game plan is just a lot more solid. They want to go for a standard front-to-back, but the issue is Alterego wants to dive towards them, so what do? They just get an abundance of crowd control, and they also pick a very reliable fighter in the form of Birol on the Aldous. So right now, they don't really have to do anything. They can just play the game out, and as long as Alterego does not get the jump on them, does not pick off the key members like Jisa, like Suelo, I think it's going to be very difficult for them to win this. Looking now at the items, Suelo with the NOD to reduce healing, but also the Genius Wand. So anyone just staying inside the Ruin Manipulation will just start getting melted, and that is not a good thing.
Oh my god, Alterego Esports. What a sight here. Losing on economy 5k gold as a Rebellion initiating the Lord. Alterego, they looked for a contest but will not commit just yet as Chase Fate here. On towards Rakita, opening the map as well as Rebellion looks to close the game. Oh, take a look at the bot side here. It's concealed play. On towards Birol, but real world manipulation in the backside will not be able to escape. But take a look in the backside. Suelo might be vulnerable as Ninon as well as Bai looks for a kill. On towards Suelo, gets the kill as well as Alterego looks for another kill in the bot side. But take a look at Jisa, man. Jisa still so aggressive. But there you go, Dyron, another play. Raging Sandstorm connects on towards Suo, but no follow-up damage. It will be 1 for 2 for the side of Alterego Esports, but Rebellion still has that Lord.
Yeah, this could be a throw actually from the side of Rebellion. They did get the enhanced Lord. They don't really want to go for any more crazy fights, but there you go, Shadow Kill.
Shadow Kill connects, monster kill for the side of Khalid, taking the life for Pi. Nino looks for a kill on towards Val, will not connect just yet as Nino. Oh my god, Jisa with that quad shadow, and it's just too fast. Alterego Esports though, I feel like they might be able to defend this one, no?
Yep, Chase Fate gets stopped and Udil taken very low, but Black Shoes is no longer available. Sadie Boy will be the next target.
Okay, Circling Eagle connects on towards one, but take a look, this might be the blunder. Immortal Pass, Val will not be able to survive as Tyron, the bot side will not be able to survive as well. Top side though, Jisa 1 for 1 as the Lord will be taken down. Sadie Boy looks for a kill on towards Jisa, but will not connect. It will be a 2 for nothing as Alterego Esports still defending this one.
That is a very expensive blunder for the side of Rebellion Zion. They could have ended the game. They could have at least looked for one more base turret, but no. They were way too aggressive. They looked for fights. They tried to end the game early, and that's what happens. You get completely annihilated in the enemy base. You need to understand that the people who were diving in were melee heroes. If not melee, it was the tank, all right? The tank that needs to go for the engage. You don't really have the range to be able to go in onto that turret. You didn't even have the minions to set up for that. So honestly, Rebellion, a little bit too aggressive, overextending and overstaying their welcome. Alterego are still in this game, but for how much longer? That's going to be the huge question here, because 50 seconds is on the clock for the Lord to spawn once more. Rebellion, they might even wait for it to become the Evolved Lord before taking it.
Yeah.
That is for sure a very, very realistic option. But for Rebellion right now, I think once Suelo is able to get maybe a Winter's Truncheon, it's going to be very difficult. Because right now, the big play that's available to the side of Alterego is to dive onto Suelo. But here, Sally Boy takes very low.
Sally Boy with that Immortal will not be able to survive as Immortal pops. But take a look at the backside. Udil forces to use the Black Shoes. Oh, Udil will not be able to survive as Val claims his life as Deathcock is next. Immortal pops, so take a look at the backside. Nino gets one member. It will be 3 for 1 for the side of Rebellion. Zion. Nino looks for a clear in the mid side, and Rebellion wants a team fight. Nino 1v4 is just too much to shut down for Dyron. Rebellion looks for a close. Rebellion looks for a close in the mid game. Mid side as well. Pi, one member will be able to defend this one as Glue will not have the power for a clear. Rebellion, Zion will close the series with a 2-0 victory. Alterego Esports, there's a new king in town.
The biggest upset of MPL ID Season 9 happens in Week 2. Rebellion have broken the curse. They beat an Alterego. What the heck? I'm so speechless. What's going on? Alterego, a team notorious for getting the momentum in the early stage of the season. The team that goes on win streaks have just gone clean sweep by Rebellion, the 8th place team.
2-0. Mirko and Arashi, folks. Caster's Desk are just surprised.
What?
But it will be Rebellion closing out the series. But my God, what a display, what a performance coming from Tyron and friends. They just dismantle this team, and Alterego Esports, they couldn't respond. Arashi, tell me.
What?
It's just a great situation because